What is going on, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard at Graybeard Gaming Group. Today is Thursday, January 14th, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. In today's video, my friends, we're going to be going over the patch notes for Title Update 1.1.1. This is something we've been waiting for a while, and hopefully it will bring a lot of fixes to the game that we can all look forward to. Now, if you happen to be new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Secondly, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family. And if you enjoyed this or found it helpful at all, take a quick second and hit that like button. It really does help us out. Finally, as most of you know, we have giveaways here, and our current one is for an Xbox Series X. However, more importantly, we will also be making a donation in the winner's name to St. Jude Children's Hospital for $500. We will be announcing the winner on April 4th of this year to celebrate our 1-year anniversary, and all you need to do to enter is subscribe to our channel or follow us on Twitter. Either way is fine. As always, please remember that watching our content is not a requirement to win. We only want you watching things at our channel that you may enjoy. That's why we give you the option of entering via Twitter. Having said that, let's get into today's video. So as of my posting this video, Title Update 1.1.1 should be available regardless of where you live. So if for some reason you can't access it at this point, please let me know in the comments down below and I'll try to help you out in any way I can. Now, I will leave a link to the full list of patch notes in the description down below, and I'm doing it for a few reasons. First of all, I don't want to waste your time by reading everything. Obviously, I will go over the highlights, but secondly, I want to make sure I don't give away any spoilers for those of you that haven't been able to get to a certain point in the game yet. The first thing we're going to cover today are a few miscellaneous changes that they're making to the game, and out of this list that we're looking at, 2 of them really stand out because a lot of you have reached out to the channel saying that these have been an issue for you for a very long time. You can see as you make your way down towards the bottom, it says players will now be able to use Wake Up at any time while in Asgard. Previously, you had to complete the first quest, and for so many people, they weren't able to do that, and their game has been completely blocked since that point. The next fix that they talk about on this page has to do with daily quests, and you can see it says daily quests will now reset whenever the game detects it is not possible to continue or restart the quest. The quest may then be reactivated at the Informer. I know for a lot of gamers out there, this has been something that they've been dealing with since the game started, as have a lot of issues in the game. However, as always, please make sure if the daily quests are still an issue for you after this update, please let me know what's going on. Moving on to game improvements, you can see that it says they've improved the performance and stability of the game entirely, and in regards to graphics, audio, and animation, they've also dealt with a lot of issues with, the graphics and the clipping and NPCs and a bunch of other stuff as well. Now, I can pretty much promise you something like this is going to be a work in progress, and I really hope people see the change. As I've mentioned previously, I've been very lucky with this game, but again, I'm playing on Series X, so hopefully those of you that are on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, you see these changes that they're implementing. Next, my friends, we're going to get into quests, world events, and side activities, and the next 3 pages of patch notes talks about all of the things that hopefully should be fixed moving forward. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I don't want to give away any spoilers for those of you that may have not reached a certain point in the game, so make sure if you want to go through these, individually, press pause in the video or feel free to click the link down below, which will take you directly to the patch notes. Now, there happen to be a few things I do want to point out real quick. First of all, they say they fixed the issue that people were having with the Mari cloak and the fact that you could not unequip the thing. And secondly, they have also said they have fixed the issue where people could not talk to Uba in the quest Sons of Ragnar. One thing I'd like to mention really quick is some of you may not see the issue that you're having with either a side quest or a world event or whatever it is. You may not have seen that on one of those 3 pages. If that's the case, let me know, but I want to remind you that does not mean it's not being worked on. Next, my friends, we're going to talk about world, gameplay, combat, and AI issues, and there are definitely a few things on this page that I know will make a lot of people happy in regards to the fact that they're finally being worked on. The first of which being at the very top under World, they say they've addressed various misplaced textures or objects, and so many of you have reached out recently saying like all the bushes in the game disappeared, like you can't sneak up on anybody no matter what you do. You can also see in this page that they're addressing various NPC behavior issues, and they're also dealing with a lot of other stuff as well, from archery issues to, people on your crew are just missing from your boat. So hopefully, again, this patch will fix a lot of these problems. Next, my friends, I want to talk about the user interface fixes that are coming with this title update. Again, it's a laundry list. However, one thing I want to point out is at the top, they say they finally addressed an issue where the arrow quantity could get stuck at 12. They also go on to say they've addressed other issues people are having, such as, certain monasteries couldn't be raided, and when you'd complete a quest, just a blank box would appear. So, again, like I said earlier, if any issue you're having isn't on here, please let me know down below. Finally, my friends, on the last page of the notes under System, they say that they have addressed an issue that prevented players from fast traveling after Title Update 1.0.4. Now, one thing I'd like to mention really quick is that I know a lot of issues that gamers are currently having right now were not listed in the title update notes. So once again, if you're having a problem that was not mentioned today, or more importantly, was not resolved today, please let me know and I want to help out in any way I can. And as we start to wrap this video up, most of you know that I want to make sure that I give a fair assessment of a game when I'm talking about it. Like I've talked about my personal experience with this game, I've had 0 game-breaking issues, and I happen to be having a lot of fun playing this thing. Not only that, but I also want to point out the fact that I do get a lot of messages from people saying they may have a minor bug here and there, but they're not dealing with the major game-breaking stuff that unfortunately a lot of the community is dealing with. Therefore, again, to be clear, when I'm making these videos, I'm not bashing the game. I love the game. I'm having a great time, but I want to make sure not only do I try and help people out that are having issues, but I report exactly what's going on in the community itself. One of the main reasons why I started a channel was to create a gaming environment where people work together. And when I make videos like this and people comment down below and try to help each other out with workarounds, that, in my opinion, is what makes this community absolutely awesome. So moving forward, my friends, the plan is this. I'd like to get your feedback over the next 3 or 4 days, which means on Monday I'll bring you another news video, let you know what's going on. We want to see what's happening in the game now and other things we can hopefully expect coming soon. I'd also like to mention really quick that a lot of you have reached out asking me to do videos in regards to weapons and items and farming location, things like that, and I promise you over the next few weeks I will definitely bring that to you. As always, my friends, I want to take a second and thank you again for your continued support and remind you that if you have any questions or comments or need help with something, whatever it is, please let me know down below. I try to get back to everyone as quickly as possible. Like I said at the beginning of this thing, if you are new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of what we're doing. If you enjoyed this, feel free to hit that like button as well. But most importantly, as always, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.